And hello again and welcome everybody. This is the White Chocolate Podcast. Episode number 60.
That's a lot of episodes.
That's 6 times 10.
That's, yeah.
Bet you didn't think of that.
60 times 1.
30 times 2.
Well, we could do this all day.
All right.
Actually, no, we couldn't.
No, we'd run out.
Yeah, eventually.
I mean, unless we said it was okay to repeat.
It's not, ever.
No, that's why I don't repeat.
Or hesitate.
No. You know, Pete.
Do you know what that's from? No repeats or hesitations?
No repeats or hesitations.
I'll go first. You go second. Category is names.
Is that the
Concentration.
The game
Yes.
that the kids play?
Yes.
Okay.
Good for you. Good for you.
Thank you. No repeats.
We used to play that in my car as a family all the time during road trips.
Some of the young ladies in my band play it, and they got me to try to play it, and I'm no good.
What about the marshmallow game?
They've tried on that one too. I am so one marshmallow.
Check it out. Woo!
Yeah, check it out. Woo, too much. Oh gosh, I'm not coordinated.
I was watching them play it on the tennis courts earlier in the first quarter this year, and just kind of picking it up as we go, or as they were going. And I just sat down with them and started playing it. I was like, I know how to do this, guys. And they're like, no, you don't. So I started playing with them. They're like, what the heck?
How'd you do?
Awesome.
You're coordinated. See, I don't have the physical coordination. It's mind.
It's not physical coordination, is it?
No, absolutely.
It's
it's like dancing. It's kinesthetic intelligence.
But I'm
I don't have
sitting
that.
down.
Yes, which makes it easier because you don't have to worry about your legs.
Fair enough.
For example, if we go to, and my wife can vouch for this, I'm not a dancer, but if we were at a wedding,
Choreographer?
chair dancing, I mean, I can break it down.
Busy now,
okay?
Shawty.
I mean, if I wish I had some, I would show you
I
right.
bet you would.
But once I have to worry about the bottom half,
That's when
it all
that's
goes.
when things goes.
It all
poo-poo.
goes Elaine.
Okay.
Anyway.
hate to see that.
All right. Well, we're going to call episode 60 Childishness.
Okay.
For reasons that will become available later. We have a segment today that was spawned from childish words.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about childish language and just baby talk. And
I don't like baby talk.
No, I don't either.
I have allergies, Dirk.
We've discussed this
I know.
as
I'm
well.
just telling you again. It's bothering me right now as we speak.
Eyes?
As we spoke.
Eyes or...
The second.
Okay. Do you need a minute?
No, I just...
Because I can push mute, right? I can mute your microphone.
I mean, probably the audience wishes you would do that anyway.
That's more like I'm wishing. All right. So first class list, segment 1, segment 2, and the last one.
The last, of course.
The last one is going to be at the end, so we'll do that last.
Fine.
But segment 2 will be second, though, so you have that to look forward to.
Okay, thank you.
But first, we have the class list segment, and this is I just wrote Dirk's surprise.
It is a surprise.
Because you said to me today when we were trying to come up with a third segment, weeks ago when we planned this meticulously, you said, you know what, I'm doing a list for you.
Yeah, you'd always do one for me, darn it.
Right. And you said,
I censored myself just
I
now?
appreciate that very much.
The production crew does.
Well, they do because they would have to.
Correct, that's what I mean.
And split. You know what they have to do? I mean, I've watched them do it. They have to split the audio at the beginning and the end of your profane word. Then they have to drag the volume line down to 0. And then they have to copy and paste the beep, censor beep, and boost the volume on that and time it just right. Yeah, they don't like that.
I don't blame them.
But you know what? They've learned a lot.
Well, I bet they have.
And actually, they like learning. So they've learned that they really enjoy video editing.
Good for them.
So maybe something in their future.
Them.
Who knows?
No.
Okay. Will, you prepared a list for me, and I am ready to receive said list.
It's a stupid list, Dirk. Not a stupid, it's just like a goofy.
Oh, that's fine.
Type something in Google, see what comes up type list.
All right.
Your list today, and here's how we're going to work it.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the list title. I'm going to give you a state.
Okay.
You are then going to tell me what you think is the animal most likely to kill you in that state.
So this is literally
the most dangerous
animals in each state.
Most dangerous animal in that state.
I'm assuming this is like statistically what kills the most people in each state.
Yes.
That's funny. Okay.
Just something silly.
Are humans on the list? Do they count as an animal?
They are not on this list.
All right.
I think
just making sure there's no tricks.
No mammal.
No trickery.
Not just, not humans.
Okay.
This is according to Explored Planet.
Okay.
And we're not.
Do you know how many states I've been to?
Am I supposed to know this?
No, I don't either.
Okay.
But
I won't even venture a guess,
it's not. I've been up and down the East Coast. I don't want to count now, but I've been from Maine to Florida.
Okay.
In every state along the East Coast.
Yep. Same.
I've been to Ohio. Well, Pennsylvania, I guess I wouldn't have to hit Pennsylvania going up the coast, but I have Pennsylvania, New York, I'm trying to think, Alabama, not Tennessee, Tennessee, not Kentucky, of course, West Virginia. If you fly into an airport in a state, but you don't leave the airport.
Touchdown on land, you've been to that state.
Then I've been to Texas, Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, and California.
Yep.
Hey, Hannah, shout out.
And?
Hawaii.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we weren't going to count, but then we ended up counting.
Well, Hawaii counts because I spent...
No. I mean, you said, I'm not going to count right now, but then we ended up figuring it out.
Well, how many was it?
I didn't count.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Okay.
But
so then you didn't lie.
No, I didn't lie. I didn't count. Yeah, I'm a very honest guy.
Last I checked, probably about 5-6 years ago, I was at 17.
That's healthy. I feel like you were ahead of me when we did this.
Now that we've gone
went
to
Montana, yeah.
Been to Illinois. Anyway.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, so I'm going to give you maybe 10.
Anywho.
Maybe 10 states. Is that fine?
You give me as much as you want. And I'll just sit here and answer.
That's better. Let's start with this does go in alphabetical order, but I'm gonna skip a few.
Okay, yeah,
let's go with
skip around.
Alaska. Let's go with Alaska. What do you think the most dangerous animal, or the animal that kills the most people in Alaska?
You know, I would guess this for Maine or Alaska. For Alaska, I'm torn between two.
Okay, can you
Yes.
tell me the two?
I'm torn between a moose and a grizzly bear.
Okay.
Or I don't know if they call them Kodiaks.
You don't have to specify the bear. If you just say bear, is fine.
I know in Maine, so the thing is, Alaska is not as densely populated.
It is not.
So you have to think what would be in town. Bears maybe come into town. I've seen footage of moose running through cities or towns in Alaska.
Definitely both.
So I'm going to go with
the gut. What's the gut say?
I'm going to go with moose.
Moose is correct.
Okay.
Moose is correct.
All right, 1 for 1.
And not
moose much more dangerous than most people think, I think.
Yes, because they're very territorial, but a lot of the deaths come from car accidents, vehicle collisions.
I didn't think of that.
In Alaska.
Not moose comes knocking at your...
Right, or not you're walking on the trail in some park and it just attacks you.
Okay.
A lot of them come from vehicle collisions.
Yeah, and they're tall. You're not going to catch him with the grill. You're going to catch him with the windshield.
Last year, 17 moose-related crashes that ended in fatalities.
17?
And moose-related crashes. And
seems low to me.
Well, 81 that caused major injuries.
And 17 fatalities. Okay. Do you know, I watch a lot of those state trooper shows and Alaska state troopers. Whenever somebody hits a moose, they have a crew that comes out and salvages the meat to give it to needy families so that it doesn't go to waste.
That's awesome.
Or if they ever have to dispatch a moose, like one's hurt and they have to put it down, they immediately call. Or even illegal hunters, like poachers, if they don't have, like in a lot of states, they will call a rescue place that will butcher the animal and give the meat to families that need it.
Here's what I don't like. I don't like when a car... Have you seen a car hit a deer or something?
I've hit a deer quite a few times.
Okay. Thankfully, I have not.
Okay.
But I've seen cars in front of me that have.
Yeah.
That's a scary sight. And
yes.
I'm sorry, go ahead. We're about to say
No, I was just going to say, a lot of it depends on what kind of car you're in.
Sure.
If you're in a pickup, you're pretty safe.
Yeah,
but if you're in a low car, I hit one. My wife had a Pontiac Sunfire.
Oh, Lord.
Little 2-door.
Yeah, I remember.
We were on 81, an interstate highway.
You were moving.
And
Deep Creek.
Here he was right in the middle of the road, and there was a car to my left, and he had, interstates have fences, but he had jumped the fence, and he was right in the lane, and I could just see him scooped up and coming right in the window glass in the front, and so I swerved. We kind of skidded, and I hit him sideways, which was better because I didn't want to hit him head on. I'd hit him right at the knees, and he would have come right up the hood. It is scary. They're bigger than you think.
And then I don't like that, and I don't like when they get hit and they're still alive, and they're I don't like that at all.
Don't like that at all. And
that's one of my least favorites.
And troopers can put them down, but what bothers me is when they get up and they're struggling to get off the.
All right, we're gonna move on.
Okay,
here we go. Your next state?
Deer. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Okay, that is correct. Your next state is Arkansas.
Okay, southern. Lots of woodsy,
lots
mountainy.
of snow and ice everywhere you go. What's that from right now? 3, 2,
Frozen.
1, close. It is a Christmas song.
How about Arkansas? What if we go with the...
You're 1 for 1 right now.
I'm going to go for something How about a cottonmouth?
Okay, you went with a snake, and I feel like that's a good guess. But
I don't even know if cottonmouths are in Arkansas.
the correct answer, you don't have to specify the snake, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I feel like if you just say snake,
Copperhead,
or if you just say snake, I feel like that's fair.
Reticulated.
Right. The number one animal that causes death in that state are
beavers.
black bear.
Okay. Really? Arkansas.
Black bear, yep.
Okay. Arkansas.
Bear, the most likely culprit appears.
I thought it was a tornado bear.
I'm sorry?
No, nothing. It was a bad joke on Kansas.
Yeah, it says the most likely culprit to cause fatalities is the black bear, but like most of the animals in the state, it's much happier to avoid humans than to fight them.
Yeah, you always hear that.
Yeah, but then you always hear of attacks. Yeah. Right. Next state, third one.
All right.
California. What do we think?
The heat. No.
Yeah, right.
Death Valley. California. Gosh,
It's a large state. That's part of the problem. There's so many different terrains.
How about
biomes?
How about a one of those? No, I'm not going to go with scorpion. I'd go for that for like Arizona maybe or New Mexico. What about California? California is the place to be. How about a big cat? How about a mountain lion?
Oh, okay.
Because don't they have the hills?
I'm just letting you know. I've seen that on this list a few times. So
okay. That
is not the California.
Okay.
That the one that's in California that's going to get you the most snake. It says several species of rattlesnake.
Okay. People hike a lot. There's a lot of Hollywood Hills.
Correct. It says although around 200.
Why didn't you tell me it was a
221
snake?
people are bitten by venomous snakes annually in California. Statistics show that less than half that percentage is fatal. But that's because there's a
snakes 1 to 10 on your oogie list.
Not.
Okay, so you walk into the shed, there's a snake there, doesn't.
Yeah, it'll startle me, but I'm not gonna.
You don't freak out
like I would if it was a butterfly or something.
I mean, do you get a shovel and beat it to death, or do you get a rake and take it up in the woods?
God.
Well, no,
I'm probably gonna remove it. I removed one from Neilsville one time.
My wife used from. There was one somewhere, and I forget where, either in her parents' house or. Anyway, because they work for a cleaning company, they had this chemical that you spray. It's almost like what compressed air. You know how cold it gets and frosty it gets? Yep. This was a specific chemical that you used at the mall to spray on gum, and it would immediately freeze it so that it would peel right off. Right. She used a can of that to spray a snake.
No shot, Dirk.
I wasn't there, but she said it's like froze the snake enough that like he either didn't move or couldn't move or something enough that they could like shovel and whatever to get him out of. I don't know.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah. So anyway.
All right, here we go. Next one.
Seen a snake here at this house? Outside?
No, I have not.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet. Right. I have not. Colorado.
Wolverine.
Incorrect.
Okay.
I like the quick guess, though. You went with your gut on that one.
Yeah, it was.
Quick decision.
I was just thinking, I don't even know if there are Wolverines in Colorado.
I don't know either. But the correct answer.
Avalanche?
Yes, the correct answer would be the cougar.
Okay.
Masky cougars.
Masky cougars?
Yeah.
Not
let's
the masky
see.
hornos. I'm a 0 for a lot on this.
You're
one
for.
One for.
Yeah. This is not. You weren't. I don't think we were playing for you to get as many as you could. We were just. It's kind of just an addition to the game.
You told me before we started you expected me to get them all, or else I would let you down.
This is surprising considering the wide array of dangerous animals that live in Colorado. You could be attacked by a mountain goat's horns, bitten by a rattlesnake, or catch Rocky Mountain spotted fever for a tick.
Yeah.
Venomous spiders get you there too, but the one that gets the most, cougars. Let's do
a lot of hiking, a lot of mountains.
2 or 3 more.
Okay.
Floridia. Now this is.
I feel like I knew this one at one point. It's not what you expect.
Agreed.
Not shark or something like that. It's like, bees or something. It's something
I like
weird.
where your head is. You better stay right there.
Or fire ants. Or
I like there. Would you just stay on those? I'm sorry.
I'm starting to feel uncomfortable.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it's something weird. Could it be mosquitoes, like bringing dengue fever back to Florida? I don't remember, but I'll go with.
Oh, what are you looking at? What is happening?
I just got it.
Okay.
I didn't.
Oh.
I'll just go with
Say it. Say what's in your gut.
bees.
Say what the other thing that was in your gut.
Spiders.
The one that you had already thought about that you were going to say, but then you changed it just now.
Mosquitoes.
There it is. Good job,
Okay.
Dirk. There it is. 2-4. Yeah, there's just
Malaria?
So much water.
Like what? How does mosquito cause death?
Mosquito-borne illnesses, it says, plagues
Okay.
Florida in several forms. Diseases such as the West Nile virus, Eastern, don't even know how to read that word.
Yeah. Schistosomiasis.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Have killed both people and animals throughout the state.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. West Nile and East Nile.
Dengue fever is mentioned. Malaria, yellow fever, Rift Valley fever. I've never heard of that.
And I've never heard of that either. I only picked dengue because it's the funniest fever.
Gotcha. Makes you laugh.
Dengue. It's just a funny word.
Bengay.
Bengay fever.
All right, here's your.
Ever used
second
Bengay?
one.
Yes or no?
No.
Okay, me neither.
Hawaii. You don't need to overthink this one.
Okay. Sharks.
Correct.
Okay.
Tiger sharks.
All right.
I don't even have to really get into that, do I?
No,
I mean,
that's pretty selfish.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something funny?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
When we had the chance to visit, I'm not at all wealthy like a world traveler.
Yeah,
The only fancy place I've ever been is Hawaii. But here's the point. Interesting side point. I always make excuses because I worry that people think I have means. Why do I do that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know why you care what anybody thinks about you.
I know, but I do. Anyway, my best buddy lived there, as I've told you the story before.
Yeah.
He invited us to come visit.
That's awesome. Very
this
nice
was
of him.
BC, before children. So we stayed with him for free, used his car for free. It was the perfect opportunity to go.
Sure.
We would go swimming. I still remember the beaches in Kihei and Maui, Kameole 1, 2, and 3. There were 3 beaches. At about 4:30 every day, we're out there swimming. It's just starting to cool off. The sun's going down. You're having a great time, and then you look around and realize nobody else is in the water.
Get out of the water.
And I'm looking around going, this is like prime time. The sun's not right overhead. It's not
beautiful.
blistering hot.
Yeah.
You're relaxing before dinner.
You
and
know what it's
nobody,
prime time for?
feeding time.
That's right.
And you'd get people, all the locals on the beach. Mm-hmm. And you suddenly realized, hey, maybe we're doing something wrong
out here. Why am I alone out here?
But it was painfully obvious. Like there was literally a time where every person was out of the water, unless you were too dumb to know.
The highest concentration of tiger sharks in the world can be found off the coast of Maui. More sharks gather there than any other Hawaiian island. The shallow stretch of ocean shelf on Maui's coast is a perfect home for tiger shark prey.
I didn't even know that.
A great place for sharks to breed and have their pups. So
the people knew.
Get out while you can.
I learned that from watching Moana and Maui.
Let's go. One more?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go
One more
with...
run. Can't end on a win.
No, you got to end on... Oh, should we end now so you win?
No. I want one more.
How about the state that we're in right now?
Maryland.
Let's go
The
Maryland.
blue crab, baby.
That is
just
correct.
How about the Montgomery County Superintendent?
Correct.
All right. Maryland. What's dangerous in Maryland? Black bears out west. I'm thinking it's got to be not the East Coast, not the central part. It's got to be either Eastern Shore or Western Maryland.
Let's think more.
Western Maryland.
No.
Eastern Shore.
No. Let's just
Local.
think,
Baltimore.
Anywhere. Let's think anywhere.
Okay. Ticks.
Close.
Reticulated spider.
Wings.
Termite. No, I'm just kidding. Wings. A bee. A bee.
Bingo.
Bees. Poison bees.
Bees.
A bumblebee.
That is correct. Bees and other stinging insects are the thing that are most fatal in Maryland, and it's.
Do you think that's because of people's anaphylaxis?
Internet went out. That's exactly what I was getting ready to say.
Okay.
Schools. It was actually getting ready to talk about schools and MCPS, and that's what I was getting ready to try to read to you, but then my thing shut down, and so now here we are, just talking about nothing.
Well, that's what we do best.
That's a good point.
As a matter of fact,
Some
today.
high school. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I was going to say, as a matter of fact, today I enjoyed us talking about nothing while you were cleaning out the closet. As we come to the end of the year, we were sharing with our audience the pictures of our new building are unbelievable.
Yes.
At some point, I was going to do this as a segment. Maybe when we get in the new building, we can share some pictures. But it is really Like
exciting.
the wow factor is
exciting.
really reaching peak
Sure.
proportions.
Yep.
And so we've seen all these pictures now of unfinished but still partly
Exciting.
finished areas. And it's like the excitement level in our building is really, really getting there.
Yeah.
So, and
I don't think our kids understand it yet as much as we do because we've seen pictures.
Correct.
And a lot of our staff has been to the new building now just to kind of walk through.
yes.
And I think we are more excited than our kids are at this point, but I think they're going to be in for a shock when they get back, when our 8th and 7th
When they walk
and
in
6th
and see
graders
it.
get there next year. Yeah.
And a lot of us have been doing without so much for so long.
Correct.
That we just can't, we can taste it.
Correct.
You know, they've only been in the building a year or two.
Yep.
So anyway,
All right,
Will,
Dirk, well, you did well.
That's not bad.
You rallied at the end.
I made a couple.
You rallied.
Made a couple.
Yep.
Well, Will, let's move on to segment 2.
I might sneeze.
Go for it. Make it a big, loud one.
Nope, I'm going to hold it back now that you said that.
Okay. Hold it back then. What do I care? All right. So segment 2, Will, is class lists. And this is childish double words. We're going to use childish double words. This is what happened. So we're sitting at school, and one of our administrators or one of our leaders in the building said something about walkie-talkie because they carry radios. And you and I and Gage all kind of had the same reaction. Mr. Gage is our course teacher. All had kind of the same reaction of like, I hate walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
It's just so, or even not better when they say, I'm going to grab a walkie.
To me, that's a little better.
A little better.
But it's
Okay.
still not great.
No, it's unless if you're over the age of 10, radio. I'm going to grab a radio.
I like when they say,
Yeah.
radio holders, please do this. That's
right.
better for me.
So I've always hated walkie-talkie. When my wife worked at Target, they called it. Let me get on the walkie and just call it a radio. You're 35.
Right.
Call it a radio.
Right.
Anyway, so our chorus teacher today came up with this when we were in our training this morning. He was like, or our meeting. He said, no, we didn't have a meeting this morning. Anyway, he came up with this and he said, yesterday, you should come up with other double words that rhyme that sound like baby talk to talk about other items. So the challenge was then issued for the podcast for it's each to come up with silly double words that sound like baby talk for an adult, to replace an adult word for the object. Mm-hmm. So, for example, one that I'm not going to use today because I didn't think it was that good was mushy gushy. That's like mud. You're stepping in like a murky mud or soft ground.
I don't want to step there.
Yeah, hey, watch out for the mushy gushy.
Yeah, I won't step
with your
there.
walkie-talkie.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Okay, so there's an example. So, Will, I have a list here. I figure we could do maybe 5 each.
Okay.
Or however many you want to do.
I'm just going to give the audience fair warning.
Will has been worried about this all day. Go ahead.
Mine are not going to be as good as Dirk. Dirk is very clever, and he is good with words, and I am not. And so I have been worried about this because I don't want to disappoint.
Is yours as good as mushy gushy?
I don't
that's
know.
not that great.
You tell me.
Okay. Would you like to go first?
No. Leave
Set
me
the
alone.
standard. Set the standard.
I don't have a standard.
Okay.
I don't have standards.
All right. Why don't you go first?
Okay. I'm gonna tell you the baby or what however
You tell me
call
the
it,
baby
and
word.
you're
I'll
gonna
try to guess what it means. No context clues at first, and then we can use it in a sentence.
You're gonna judge me.
Okay.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Hearty farties.
Hearty farty. I would hearty farty. I mean, if it's what it says, I would think it's like a really potent, smelly, stinky fart.
Okay. No.
Okay. It's okay.
Something that's hearty.
Oh, it's heavy duty or thick
or just
use it in a sentence.
I'm about to go eat some hearty farties.
Any food that makes you gassy, that's like beans or
So I went pork and beans because
pork and beans. Okay,
farty. And
that's not bad.
That's bad.
Okay.
Not,
All right, Will. Your first one.
yeah.
Cashy stashy.
It's got to be a wallet.
That's ding ding.
That's where
there
you're
you go,
stashing.
baby.
That's where you're stashing the wallet. Tee it up.
Cashy stashy.
All right, I like that.
Some of the kids, when I gave it to them, said like a piggy bank. That could work too.
Okay,
but
yep.
Yeah. I have wallet written down here. So, all right. Pleased to be filing away. That's one for one.
Sorry,
one for
I
two.
was putting a check mark
We'll
next
see
to
how
one.
many. We'll total and see how many we can get total. 1 for 2.
All right, next one.
Yep.
Maybe baby. Or how about
Your wife's pregnant. It's a
maybe
maybe
baby?
baby.
You're on the right track, sir. Maybe, baby. If I say it more like a question.
Is that like you're propositioning your wife? Or somebody else's wife?
Or
a woman.
It's or woman. It's an object.
Maybe, baby.
Something you might use. No.
Maybe, baby. Oh my gosh.
I knew I was not going to be good at
No,
this.
it's okay. You can use it as a sentence?
Hey, did you? I'm really excited to find out. Did you take a maybe, baby?
Oh, no, that's perfect. A pregnancy test.
Yeah, a pregnancy
that's perfect.
test. Okay.
That is perfect. No, that's a great one.
Okay.
That is a great one. Maybe, baby.
Hey, did you take a maybe, baby?
Yeah, that's perfect. All right, good. Or
No.
I'm going to say it.
Okay.
You tell me if I have to edit it out.
Okay.
If it's a brother and he's thinking he might be a girl, could be a pissy sissy.
Something's actually wrong with you.
I'm sorry, it popped into my brain.
Something's actually wrong.
Do I have
with
to
you.
take that out?
I don't care what you
Okay,
do.
I'll leave that one in. It's not really a curse word. It's just a little vulgar.
No, it's
so,
fine.
all right. Well, so that's good. That's a good one. That was
Okay.
really good, actually.
Okay.
I like
All right.
that. All right. Well, a clicky picky.
A clicky picky.
A clicky picky.
What is a clicky picky? A clicky picky is just like something that you open up on. It's a picture that you open up on your computer.
Okay,
or
a
that
little too literal. It's something that clickies and takes pickies. And
Oh, a phone. A camera.
camera.
Sorry,
yeah.
sorry.
I mean, it could
Well,
be phone. Yeah.
right.
Nowadays it's all phone. But
Right.
yeah, camera. Clicky pickies or camera.
Okay. All right. Not
Hey,
bad.
buddy, don't forget your clicky picky.
I like that.
Okay. These are so
They're
dumb.
so dumb.
But it's as dumb as walkie-talkie.
Yes, agreed.
Because here's what I was thinking. It's walkie-talkie because you can talk while you walk. It's
Sure.
a portable radio.
Sure.
So I was trying to think of what it clickies and it what was it? Pickies. It takes a okay, go ahead. Picky.
A looky bookie. It's
A movie.
a looky bookie.
A movie?
It stand still.
Picture.
Looky bookie. It's a
A photo book.
photo album.
That's perfect.
okay.
That's good. No,
That's
I
not-
like these.
but okay.
No, stop. I think that's perfect.
All right. Thank you.
It's a bookie and you looky at it.
Correct.
It's a looky bookie.
looky
That's
bookie.
perfect. A
right.
photo album. That's perfect. Oh my gosh. I'm getting that pain behind my
gosh.
ears,
Oh,
like
no.
up here. Where?
Uh-oh.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
Well,
Oh gosh.
this is not dirty.
Okay. Okay.
I have two on here. Will,
No, don't, because now you're gonna make me laugh when I say it. Don't say that first. Just
Okay.
say what it is.
Will,
Oh dear God, please Lord.
what's a licky sticky?
Like the end of an envelope that you stick on.
Envelope. You got it. Absolutely. I almost went with stamp, but so many stamps are self-adhesive now.
Oh, true.
Some envelopes are, but most aren't.
Yeah, I thought envelope right away.
Good.
So, okay.
Envelope is it. Good.
All right.
Very good. The kids at school said that one. They said lollipop
Lollipop.
because it has a stick and you lick it.
Oh,
So a lot of them
okay.
said lollipop for
and
that.
it's okay, and it's sticky when you lick it.
Yes.
Okay,
So-
fair. That's they're smart.
Yeah,
kids,
I
man.
ran some by the kids too
smart
to see
kids.
which ones.
All right, how about a fuzzy buzzy? Shut up, Dirk. God, they're so bad, dude. I know. So, yeah, all right.
Fuzzy. My first instinct was haircut. Fuzzy buzzy. Because a buzz, you get a buzz, you get a buzz cut, you get a
What else buzzes?
fuzzy bee. Bumblebee?
There it is.
Okay.
Bumblebee.
Fuzzy
Fuzzy
buzzy.
Some of my eye.
That's good. Maybe it's a fuzzy buzzy.
It's a fuzzy. It's got to be a fuzzy buzzy.
All right.
flying by you.
All right, Will. What is a khaki packy?
Khaki packy. Khakis are like pants. Mm-hmm. So it's a packy. What? A pant pack. A pant. Knapsack.
Close. What do you pack?
Backpack. Lunch. Backpack.
You're going on a trip. You got to pack your khakis.
Wait, what?
You're going on a trip. You got to packy your khakis.
So that's what it is?
A suitcase.
A suitcase.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
same thing. Knapsack or bag. A khaki packy.
Khaki packy.
Hey, babe, did you hand me the khaki packy?
Khaki packy. That's funny. Can you hand me the khaki packy? I really have something in my eyes driving me nuts.
Do you want me to come look?
Nope.
Okay. I'll get
All right.
right up on you in the same camera shot.
All right.
How many more you got?
I have a few more.
Okay, good. We'll keep going. These are funny, I think.
Oh, God.
All right, go ahead.
I get so like why am I reading this to you? A stabby grabby. Jesus, here we go.
Stabby grabby. I want to say fork.
100%.
Okay. I thought of stabby for fork too when I was thinking of them, but I couldn't come up with the other word. Grabby. Stabby grabby is a fork. Well, we are. Oh gosh, we have to start using some of these. Give me the stabby grabby.
Hey,
you have a stabby grabby?
Got a stabby grabby.
All right. Oh, you know what goes with the stabby grabby?
Oh gosh.
The soupy scoopy.
That's got to be a spoon, right?
That's right.
Stabby, grabby, and soupy scoopy.
Oh my gosh, I'm laughing harder than I have in a while. Well,
you come up with that on the spot?
yeah,
That was good.
Yeah, I thought so too. I was pretty
was
proud
good.
of that.
Scooby,
Yeah.
Scoopies.
Scoopies. What the scoopy?
Soupy scoopy.
Soupy scoopy. All right, well, going old school here.
Okay.
Think back to when you were a young buck
Okay.
and you were in school and your teacher said, could you please hand me that whitey righty?
That whitey righty.
Whitey righty.
That piece of paper. That chalk.
There you go.
Yeah.
Piece of chalk was a whitey righty.
Whitey right. That's funny. I like that one. Whitey righty. Word bird.
A word
I know.
bird.
I didn't add the
wordy
I didn't-
birdie?
Yeah, wordy birdie, I guess.
Wordy birdie. Would it be a parrot?
It would.
Okay.
It would.
It's easier with wordy birdie. Yeah, wordy birdie. All right, Will, how about this one? This one didn't test well with the test audience,
Okay.
but we'll see if you like it.
All right.
I thought it was okay. It requires a little outside the box thinking.
Okay.
What's a quacky jacky?
A quacky. Well, quack right away makes me think duck
Or a woman.
or a woman.
Or
Quacky. Like
somebody's
a laugh.
he's a real quack.
Quack. A kook. Like a nut job. Like a
Okay, specific. Yes, I want to help.
quack. What is it again? Quacky what?
Quacky Jackie.
Jackie.
In my experience, a quack comes in the medical world.
Oh, so I don't know. Then.
Okay, a quack is like a bad doctor. He's a real quack.
Oh, I didn't know.
Okay, so that's where I'm using it from.
Okay,
Then. Quacky
so,
Jackie.
What does he do? A bad doctor that jacks stuff up?
No,
That
it's something he would adorn, something he would wear.
Suit, doctor, gown.
Do your doctors wear the white jackets when they
Yes.
come in? So I was
Okay, so-
going for that.
Gotcha.
And that's why it didn't test well. It wasn't a good one.
Gotcha. Well, yes,
Quacky
I just
Jackie.
didn't know what the quacky was. That's all.
Can I give you a substitute? Or do
Sure.
you have more?
No, you can give me another one.
How about eerie hearies?
Like when you hear things in your house that you don't want to. Like, no.
Eerie hearies.
Eerie.
EAR. Eerie hearies.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like something
Yeah,
spooky.
EER.
Okay,
Yeah, no.
okay. Eerie here. Oh, that's like headphones.
You're wearing them now.
Yeah.
Hey, hey,
yep.
hey,
AirPods, headphones.
Your eerie hearies working?
Yeah, I like that. I got one more.
Okay.
Screamy dreamy.
A nightmare.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Did you have a screamy dreamy?
Did you have a little screamy dreamy, sweetie?
That's perfect. Perfect. I knew right away. All right, Will, you can take your pick.
Okay.
Would you like Hoppy Poppy,
Okay.
a Sneaky Squeaky,
Okay.
a Heedy Feedy,
Heedy feedy
or
socks,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. Okay. So now you got Hoppy Poppy,
Uh huh.
a nighty bitey,
Hoppy poppy, nighty bitey.
a sneaky squeaky,
Oh, Lord.
or a cummy strummy.
Nighty bitey. Like a night snack? Midnight snack?
That would be better than mine. I was thinking like one of those mouth guards or like a retainer.
Okay.
You know, like the bite guards. But I like your snack. Midnight snack is better.
Sorry.
God bless
Good
you.
Lord.
Don't be sorry. So you got sneaky squeaky, hoppy poppy, and cummy strummy.
Okay, sneaky. Wait, sneaky what?
Sneaky squeaky.
I'm going to take that one.
Okay.
A sneaky squeaky. That's a sneaky squeaky. What the heck would be a sneaky squeaky? That's like the opposite. Like where you're trying to sneak up on somebody, but then you squeak and...
Right. Well, we have them at Neilsville.
We have sneaky squeakies?
Oh, we got sneaky squeakies.
Oh, we
were
definitely have
we were just talking with Mr. J about that the other day.
Mr. J.
Yeah, our morning talk when the son of the when he came in and we were talking.
Yeah.
We were talking about him running wild, running rampant.
I have no idea what you're
Little
talking
sneaky squeakies all over the place.
I don't remember the conversation you're talking
okay.
about. Just little kids.
No.
What?
A mouse.
Oh,
little sneaky squeaky.
That makes so much sense. Just so much sense.
And cummy strummy, I had guitar.
Okay.
Like come on over and strum them.
Yep. Okay.
And then hoppy poppy is the last one. It hops and it pops.
And it blows your house down.
It's popcorn.
Okay.
Hoppy poppy.
I didn't think about hopping as popcorn.
Well, your best one was read me real quick. Give me the one I like the most.
I don't know which one that was.
I know which one was it.
I had Looky Bookie.
That was strong.
Fuzzy Buzzy. I had the Maybe Baby.
Fuzzy Buzzy makes me laugh the most just because of the fuzzy buzzy.
The Maybe Baby, the Wordy Birdie, Screamy Dreamy.
Dude, a lot of those were really good. Screamy Dreamy is easy. That was dead on.
Okay.
Fuzzy Buzzy might have been the funniest.
There's
one.
another one, but I'm not going to say it on the podcast.
Is it inappropriate?
I don't know, but
I can edit it out.
Okay.
All right.
Do you?
Go ahead.
The two ones that I say, Peaky Cheeky.
Like you're mooning somebody.
It's what you wear.
Peaky cheeky.
Yeah. Men don't normally wear these as undergarments.
Like a thin, like small underpants, like the thong.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
And,
that's fine. There's nothing.
And a breasty nesty.
It's got to be a bra.
Yeah.
That's cute. Those are cute.
You're cute.
If I turn red, it's the lighting.
Please edit.
Punch
those
out.
please edit those out.
I think those are good. You don't want them in?
I don't care.
Okay. I don't think they're bad. All right. So that's segment 2. Childish. I think we've made our point.
Childish Gambino.
I think we've made our point that walkie-talkie needs to either they can stop using walkie-talkie or we're going to use khaki-packy.
Stabby grabbies.
And soupy scoopies.
Scoopies.
All right, Will, that's segment 2. Segment 3.
The last one.
Scattergories.
All right.
Did I say that well? I feel like I stumbled. Scattergories, Will. I brought 116, and we're going to do every single... No. I brought 116 categories.
How many days of 100... nope.
Let's back up.
How many days of summer vacation were there, according to Phineas and Ferb?
104, I think. But we have 116 categories right there. I printed them out and cut them up. And what's going to happen is Will's going to pick one out of the bowl and read the subject. I'm going to spin a letter picker digitally, which will sound like this. And as soon as it does that, it means it's selected a letter. I will say the letter, and then we'll take turns going first to try to name something in that category. So, for instance, it could say baseball players.
Okay.
And then the letter could be R, and we have to name a baseball player who starts with the letter R.
Oh God! I'm going to struggle with this.
And we're gonna honor system it. 3 seconds or so. We'll self count. We don't have to count out loud.
Yep.
And if we repeat, you lose.
Okay.
If you take longer than 3 seconds, you lose.
So if we were just doing this in the office,
yes,
I feel like I would be fine. But since there's pressure, I struggle with these things.
Everybody says
this. I don't know why.
Everybody says this, that it's harder when, okay.
Yep.
So I don't know how you want to, do you want to do first 1 to 5? Do you want to do?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, we'll see. All right, here we go. We'll read the category and then we'll spin for the letter.
Aminals.
Animals, okay. Animals, and would you like to start or you want me to start?
You can start.
Okay, I'll start. Spin. Here's the spin. The letter is Z.
Oh,
of course. Zebra.
Come on. That's it for me.
Okay. That's one.
That's one.
That's a crappy way to
That
start, really.
stinks.
Yeah, sorry.
No,
now,
it's not
here's
your
my
fault.
question. Should I remove the choice? It gives me the option of removing the Z so that it'll never pop up again, so that we don't repeat letters, or just keep it random?
Yeah, I don't think it
Okay.
matters.
All right, done. All right, good. Okay, now you would answer first on the next one.
Okay.
What's our category?
Pulling it out. I couldn't get one.
We'll see what
Not
we're
that
doing.
one. I didn't even look at it yet.
That's okay. You don't
What
have
does
to
it
look at it. I can't read it. It's
That's
blurry.
backwards.
Sports teams, maybe?
Sports teams.
Okay. Let's spin. You've got a big advantage here.
Not true.
Okay.
Could it, before we start, before you even tell me the letter, can we clarify? It can be from any sport, not just a specific sport.
Yes, but I don't think it. I would guess it would have to be the mascot or the name of the team, not the city.
Right.
Like you can't go Boston.
Right.
Okay. The letter is S.
Suns.
Sabres.
Sharks.
It's the time thing.
It is.
I can't. So it's 1-1.
1-1. Okay.
I mean, there's a million of them that start with S. I
Yes.
could have picked the Stars.
You could have.
I was sticking with hockey.
You were?
'Cause I knew. Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. Gosh. It's more fun if we go longer. Right now, we're not getting there. We
we're
got to
struggling.
loosen up.
Yeah.
All right, look. That's me loosening up.
Things in an airport.
Things in an airport and spin. Who goes first? Me?
Yeah, you go first.
M. I will say the men's room.
Mannequins.
Marble floors.
Oh shoot.
We can call BS on.
Yeah, but you
call
could
it
call it. I don't know if there are really mannequins in the airport.
maybe
Probably-
a
probably
clothing.
not.
Well, do they sell clothes at an airport? I've
They sell
never
a lot
been.
of stuff.
So then they probably have a mannequin with a shirt
Probably
on.
not. But this has been more than 3 seconds.
Well, yeah, but we were talking.
Okay. What did you say? Marble floors.
I said marble floors.
Munchies.
Men.
That's true.
There's men at the airport.
Missing people's signs. That's not it. Yeah, I'm out.
Missing people.
I could have went managers. I could have went so many different places. I just could not.
I was trying to think luggage. What's a word for luggage? Like
We could have just went with like actual items. Like they sell milk. They sell a lot
true.
of stuff
That's true.
at the airport.
a meal.
Yep.
Meals.
Meals.
Sell meals.
Yep.
I don't travel through the airport. I haven't been in an airport since 2001. So
That's the last time you've been on a plane?
yeah, when
Wow.
we flew to Hawaii. Yeah.
Hawaii.
I've only been on a plane twice in my life. Once to Hawaii and once to Florida when I was 9.
This is
All
going to
right.
be so hard.
Next one?
You're going to win this one too. Websites.
Oh.
That's going to be tough with a letter.
So let's clarify. Like Walmart.com? Like you'd say
I mean,
Walmart? Or like if it was
sure.
W?
I guess.
Wikipedia? Like you'd. Okay.
I can draw a new one. It's not like there's rules.
Yeah. I only wonder if like Walgreens.com.
Right. You could just put .com next to behind.
Yeah.
Okay, we're picking a new one.
Okay.
I made an executive decision.
Okay. I just feel like it would be hard to regulate that one.
Some of these, man. This one is blank.
Oh, okay.
So we're not gonna do that.
Well, I cut multiple sheets, so there might be some blank.
Pizza toppings.
Okay, I'm good. You're first.
Oh, come on. Don't look at me like that.
Why, when it's yours, does it's Q?
Dude,
Are there any?
I don't.
Do you put quinoa on pizza?
Nobody
All right,
does.
I'm going to spin again.
Okay.
Executive decision.
We're making a lot of executive decisions today.
A.
Are we?
Yeah.
Can I go?
Yep.
Anchovies.
Apple. You ever had like a dessert pizza with apple?
Okay.
No, I'm asking.
No, I
Okay,
haven't.
then you win.
No, no. We can keep going.
Okay.
Okay. Apple would smoke bacon.
See, that's what I'm
You know what I
saying.
mean? Like-
Yeah. I think apple ruins it.
Okay.
I've had dessert pizzas, but like with apple and cinnamon and like a streusel kind. But I
Okay,
don't
well,
think
then
that's standard.
I don't know if
What else could there be? What other A could there be? Is there any? Andouille sausage, but that's an S. Apricot.
artichoke.
That's one. So you get that one. Because mine was wrong twice, and then you came up with another one. All right, good.
Okay.
Done. Next one, Will. I'm not even keeping track. I don't remember what the score is.
I'm putting them
2 to 1
piles.
Oh, okay.
Aquatic animals.
Advantage Will.
That's not true.
Me
You keep
first?
saying- yeah,
Is it me
you keep
first?
saying
Okay.
that. Oh gosh, I don't like this spinner already.
Q again.
That's crazy.
U.
That's-
Ursula.
Okay, that's not a thing.
She swims.
No.
So what does it say on there? What is it
Aquatic animals.
Oh, animals. I thought it said aquatic.
Pick a new
things.
letter then.
No, U is fine. How about a?
You can't.
I lose. There's no. Is there a U?
I don't know, but you were going first, so I didn't have to worry about
Yeah,
it.
it's true.
That's why I said
you only had to worry
pick
when
a
I
new-
got
right,
one.
pick a new
All right, I'm
letter.
going to pick a new letter. No, I'm not. It's 3-1.
It's not true either. It's
3-2. Okay, go ahead. This is bombing.
This is not.
I thought
good.
this was going to be
This is
good.
not good.
Next time we'll pick the categories.
Yeah, and yes, agreed. I didn't know this was how it was going to be. Cars. Flying cars.
Yours first. F.
Ferrari.
Ford.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, are we going to do like models
That's what
or
I
makes?
I figured it would be models.
Okay,
because
let's do models now.
Ford is the make, right?
We each got 2, yeah.
We each got 2 what?
We each answered an F, so now you go back to F. Do you want to do models now? Because there's only going to be a few makes.
Well, that's why. I thought we
Okay.
were. Yeah, okay.
Let's keep it.
Okay. Fast cars and freedom. I'm out.
A Fiesta.
Yeah, there's a Fiat. There's a lot, and it's the
Fiat's
time.
another maker, I think, too, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I thought that was. Is that a?
I think Fiat is a
the make?
manufacturer.
Okay,
yeah.
so then
you
I'm
you
out
could have
anyway.
gone F-150.
Oh, that's Ford F-150.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. This is terrible.
This is
We're
not
going to
good.
come up with better categories. It's my fault. I didn't limit. You want to search a couple categories and pick one that you think will work better?
I'm just doing what you were told
Are
me to
we
do.
just bad at this? Or-
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yes, we are. But
Okay. All right. I was going to say, do you think the categories are bad or are we
like
bad?
some of these things that you shout. I can shout
Yeah, you
anything
shout
I want. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
I didn't proofread. I should have proofread.
Things on a beach.
Okay. God bless you. Water, W.
Oh, whale.
Waves.
That's good.
Thank you.
Water buckets. And by water buckets, I mean water coolers.
Oh, like a water cooler?
Yeah.
A water cooler. By water cooler, do you just mean cooler?
Yeah, absolutely.
with a C?
Yeah.
Just snorted, sorry. How about your wife?
That's Taylor. That's a T.
No, my wife.
Oh.
But I call her wife.
Okay. Water
I think I said
bottle.
A water skier
Right.
spin book.
All right, I'm out. You got it. 4-3. I think I stretched with water cooler anyway.
Water cooler.
To be fair, some of my family does call it that.
Well, see, that's fine. When I say water cooler, I think like the ones we used to have at Neilsville that have the 5-gallon thing on top, and you go up to it and get water from the
Something
water
to
cooler.
strive for. No.
Okay.
Types of candy. Yeah, that is what a water cooler is.
Okay. All right. Whose turn is first? I went first with water, so I think you're
Okay.
up. All right. Types of candy.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
W again.
Wafers.
Whatchamacallit.
Ooh. What you looking at?
Whatchama.
That's game, Dirk. That's 5.
Oh gosh, that
Thank
didn't go
God.
well. That didn't go
That
well.
put me out of my misery.
What,
that was-
well, we might have to adjust this game.
That was a struggle. Well, that was just a struggle for me.
Can we do one more?
Yeah, we can do as many as you want.
pick
If
just
you want to
one
just keep.
I want to pick one more.
wanna put these
I
people-
want to go back and forth at least 3 or 4 times.
That's not gonna happen. Okay.
Okay, what do you got?
Good qualities in a friend.
Okay.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we can do that one. Go ahead.
Okay. The letter is A. Amiable.
Aardvark.
I don't think that's what they're talking about.
I watched the Basement podcast, and they've tried to do this, like stuff like
Scattergories?
like
Okay.
stuff like this where they have to think quickly.
Yeah.
Or what do they do in? I don't know if it's therapy or when you say one
Word
word.
association.
Yeah, word association.
Yeah.
And Joe just he'll just like not say words.
Right.
The person will be like, "Boy," and he'll be like, And it just makes noises, and I'm just like, that would be me. I am you.
All right, well, we'll see.
Song titles: 3, 2, 1.
Always on My Mind by Willie Nelson.
Are we doing A's?
Oh, song title. Sorry, I you didn't give me time to spin, so I went with the same letter. All right, here we go. Song titles.
Last one.
And
we're done. I promise, people. I'm sorry.
F. Letter F. Do you going first or am I?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Fight for your right to party.
Forget you.
Feelings.
Forever yours.
Forever young.
Forevermore.
I just thought of what I can't say.
Don't say it then.
Brain fart.
Family
fart,
affair.
comma, brain.
Fart, comma, brain.
The other thing that I didn't know in the future, if we want to, if we're never going to play this again.
No.
But if we do, if you get if it was famous groups that start with S and you get Sister Sledge, that used to count for 2 points.
Ooh, that's nice.
If you can double up the alliteration.
That's not. During this, people were screaming at us answers. The one person that watches.
I think we just demonstrated unusually low levels of stupidity.
Yeah.
But it's okay because it's
That's
us.
not common for us.
No, we're usually pretty bright, but I'm not good under pressure.
I'm not either. I told you that beforehand, though. So
yeah,
I actually warned all of you.
I wanted to be better at that.
I thought we were going to be better at that.
I did too. I'm disappointed in us.
I am disappointed in myself.
I might cut this whole segment.
Please do.
All right. Well, anyway, audience, please join us. Come in and just sit in for us. Somebody else can be Dirk and somebody else can be Will
that
next
needs
time.
to happen. I'm Will, by the way.
We play that. Or a woman. But anyway, that was rather unsatisfying from my side of the game. I was really hoping we would do better, and I was hoping it would go back and forth more volleying.
Just like
get a run.
When my family played concentration, we did category names, and we would just go and go and
yes,
go and go.
And there's so much invested.
Much
at that
harder
point.
when you have a letter. Obviously, that's how you play,
right?
But just so much harder when you put a letter to that thing,
as opposed to just TV shows.
Colors,
right.
TV shows.
Yeah,
sports.
I don't see color.
I'm glad.
All right, Will.
Me either.
Let's finish up our joke of the
give me
week.
Your stupid joke, Dirk.
This one's short.
No.
Short and sweet. I don't think it's all that funny.
Why are you telling it?
I don't know. Because I had to put something in. I don't think the audience is going to like it. And quite frankly, after finishing with our last performance, the whole end of this podcast is pretty much unwatchable.
Cut it after segment 2.
I'm not even. It's just going to go dark like The
Cut it after
Sopranos.
segment 2.
Or you. Here we go.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. All right. Well, here's our joke of the week.
Tell it to me right now, and I'm not going to laugh.
You probably won't. The newlywed couple checked into a suite at the Watergate Hotel in Washington, D.C. for their honeymoon.
Okay.
The old Watergate where the spies and G. Gordon Liddy and Nixon and I'm not a crook.
Right.
All right. The bride was worried that there might still be some leftover surveillance stuff bugged in the rooms and stuff. So before her honeymoon evening was to commence, she asked the husband to search the room thoroughly. He looked behind the curtains, under the bed, in the closets, and finally under the rug, and that's where he found it.
Oh, no.
Under the rug, he found a mysterious disc about 4 inches in diameter. It had 4 screws in it.
Okay.
And he got out his screwdrivers on a Swiss Army knife, and he said, honey, I found it. He undid the 4 screws, and he took the disc off the floor, put the carpet back, and threw the disc out the window.
Okay.
He's like, it's safe. I didn't see anything else. The following morning, as they were checking out after a wonderful newlywed night,
Sure.
the hotel manager said, so how was your stay? How was the service? Was everything okay? Did you have any issues at all? The groom was suspicious. He says, why are you asking me so many questions? The manager said, well, I'm glad you had a good night because the suite underneath you complained that the chandelier fell in the middle of the night.
Ooh, that's tough.
Not funny, though.
But a bad night for the people beneath them.
Yeah. Because here's the problem with that joke, and I hate to do this to myself. A mending plate wouldn't come all the way up through the floor.
Correct.
So it really doesn't make any sense.
Right.
I don't think I'm going to tell it.
I hope you won't.
Okay. Well,
yeah,
that's a very bad ending to episode 60.
Why do we still do this?
Here's why.
Okay, tell me.
Because the 24 to 25 regular watchers that we now have would be disappointed if we stopped.
Would they?
Some of them would be.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
A few of them would be.
One or two. Here's the thing. They will miss us when we stop. This won't go on forever. We know that.
Right.
We know. We flung our fling. We're flinging it.
We'll get to episode 60 and then we'll call it quits.
And hey everybody, which brings up but seriously, it'll run its course, I'm sure. And the people that are hardcore fans that watch every episode, I love you very much. And thank you for making it fun.
Yep.
But it never took off or anything, and that's okay. There's a million things for people to spend their time doing.
Yep.
So I don't get my feelings hurt by it. I sure wish, I guess I wish there was more interaction, but we know it's going to run its course at some point.
Right.
It's probably going to end either when. Well, it's going to end when the dogs stop barking.
Well, I would hope so.
I'm just kidding. But it'll end when our lives just get so busy. This week was tough. We only squeezed it in this week because Bees canceled practice tonight. Otherwise, we were struggling to find a time, and everybody's lives getting busier. So, but for now, we keep doing it as long as we can have fun with it. Yep. A little cross promote, and I hope you don't mind me telling people this on.
Whatever, dude.
Well, it serves you, so.
You're fine. You're fine.
On Curious Minds this month, it'll be coming out. Today is Friday, it'll be coming out tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
Saturday.
If you look at Curious Minds Talk on YouTube, the podcast that I do where I interview people, this week we feature none other than author T.D. Colbert, which happens to be Will's wife, Taylor. So she writes books, and so we have a fairly lengthy, little over 2 hours. We talked all about writing books, and
she talks so much.
It was great. I asked her so many questions, but we had a lot of fun. So if you're curious about checking out that podcast and meeting Will's wife, she's wonderful and beautiful and just a great person. And she spent a lot of time with me. I took a lot of family time away from her that evening, just sitting down here talking. So it's really interesting. So check it out and let us know what you think. But she's super talented and her books are really cool. So you should check it out and get some of her books and read them too. So we thank you for all your time.
We do.
And we're going to...
I thank you more than he does normally, but...
I'll let you thank him the most tonight. I'll let you get away with that. I'll acknowledge you for that.
Okay.
All right. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it.
Yeah, we're going to let you go.
For podcast number 60. Episode 60.
Say 60 one more time.
It's because I couldn't think of the title. Childishness, episode 60. And we will see you next week. Do the... You know what? If you don't do it by now, you're not going to do it. All right. We'll see you later.
See ya.